Hey, what's up, Scott Ballgame here with Imagination Creation Films, and today we're going to be talking about wireless lavaliers, and specifically the one that I use. So I get a lot of comments on the sound quality that I get when I do this stuff here, and they usually ask the same question: which wireless microphone are you using? Well, I use a very specific one, and it may be a little bit older in the world of wireless lavs because there's a lot of new digital lavs, but I gotta tell you, I've had no reason to change. The one I use is the Sennheiser EW100. Now, these are the G3s. The current version is now the G4s, but these things are spectacular. You get, with a pack, you get a lav mic, you get a transmitter, and you get a receiver. Now, the way this works is you have a small little microphone. Mine is actually, you can see, well, you can't see it there, but there's a wire right here, and it kind of goes up, and I've got it right up here under my hat. You can probably see it right there. That is my microphone here, and then normally you'd place it right here. But you get a transmitter, and the wire runs into a transmitter. I've got my transmitter just sitting in my pocket right here, and that's where it's always at, even on my live streams. And then you also get a receiver, and the receiver, you just come out with it, and you can go to a stereo cable. Well, it'd be a mono out, but it'll be a TRS connection right into your camera, or you can go XLR if you're going into a board, whatever you need. These run for about $600 a pair. They are a bit on the pricey side, but the advantage here is that you can choose frequencies that are good in your area. So there are definitely areas where certain frequencies wouldn't work. There are 3 technical bands that you can get, although one of them is going away, like I think this year. So there's really 2, I think G, and I'm trying to remember what the other one is. But you select the band, then you've got a ton of different channels that you can select. Now, there's other ones out there, the Rode Link, I think it is. I've never used it personally. I've played with it at trade shows, and it seems fine to me. I don't see any reason why I would switch. I've seen now Sennheiser has a new tiny little cube, and so does Rode, and even new microphones from Deity are out there that have wireless capabilities and are in the same price range, if not a little bit cheaper. But again, I tend to buy it once is my motto. So I bought these. In fact, I keep them in a nice little Rode box. But I've had these for years. They work, they sound consistent. I can always get the right sound out of them. They're easy to dial in. They can handle the wind a little bit. Yeah, so why change if there's no improvement? I've not had problems with static. Some people complain that in busy areas that they could run into static, which you wouldn't do with a digital. It's not exactly true. They all work the same way. They're radio waves, and they're linked up, and they have, the digital ones have kind of an encryption that keeps others from impeding on it. However, that doesn't mean your signal strength is going to last because it's in the Wi-Fi range. So it doesn't take a whole lot. This is the new digital kind, the 2.4 gigahertz. It doesn't take a lot for, if you get a lot of signals going together, that it's going to shorten your range. And you may only get 10 feet. You may normally get 100. It just it depends. This one right here, I usually get 100 to 150 out of it with no problem at all. After that, you're going to get a little bit of static, so you don't want to push that envelope, not unless you want to go for a nicer, better antenna. But yeah, I mean, Sennheiser EW100 G4 is the current version of this. I've got the G3s. I'm going to put a link down below if you are interested in picking them up. It's an Amazon affiliate link, so if you want to help, I appreciate it. If not, cool, you can buy it from whoever. But yeah, that is the wireless mics that I still use today, and I have had no reason to change. I had the G2s before the G3s, and I had those back in 2006, going till, just like 5 years ago when I got the G3s. Now the G4s are out. I don't need a G4. I don't need to switch. There's no reason to. But, I mean, if something works, why change it? So that's the one that I use. That's the one that I recommend, but there are many others out there. There's no problem if you want to get any of those others, but now you understand the difference between the analog sets and the digital sets, and they both have limitations, actually. So As always, if you have any questions or comments, put them in the comment section down below. I try to read and respond to each and every one. And I do have a Patreon. If you want to support me that way, I would greatly appreciate it. It's kind of like a tip jar. I don't put anything behind a paywall. It's just, Scott, you're doing a great job. Here's a tip. Thanks. So yeah, as always, as I like to leave it, don't let your passions center around your life. Let your life center around your passions.